Hello, Nammers. And hello, Risa. Welcome, welcome. Doing good. Tired, tired, tired. But that's okay. Um, let's see really quick. Hmm. Check. Oh, sleepy. Okay, let's work on some low poly. So let's make a backup copy right now of this work. I'm gonna do clothing. Actually, I'd already made it one. Tab, not a fit tab. We'll have to swap out the avatar. All right. I really like how the eyes are coming out. Right. I'm not working on this right now. I want to do the clothing retopo first. So we're going to get these set up for baking, and then we'll work on making some higher quality, high poly, or like little details for the high poly version. We still need to get some edits here. Just getting these things in the right position, or better position. And go ahead and start meshing these. And these ones are exactly the same, which is not how they really are. So we're going to add a shrink wrap and target this one. Actually apply the mirror. Do I want to apply the mirror? Interesting. As long as I don't fuck up the UV maps, that's not an issue. Okay. Just gonna move these down. Something like that. Okay. And then we'll mesh that one, hide it. What's next? This one's next. And again, we should have the shrink wrap second. And mesh. Hide. Here then shrink wrap. I see how much that changed the shape of it. Okay, oops. Oops. And mesh again. Hide again. And of course, mirror first, shrink wrap second, mesh. Okay, should all be unwrapped now. And now we'll need to do a little bit of surgery the other direction, which is taking the objects that we meshed and then flipping the mirrored version, because there are actually two versions on top of each other right now. Okay. How do you plan on doing the bandana? So difficult to work with in MD. I actually have already done the bandana, so we turned it into a perfect quad mesh using some geonodes. So what we can do, which is pretty awesome, is we can take the original bandana, which is right here, take the original one, and we altered the UVs to be rectangular, and then we mapped them. So we took the original version, make a new GeoNode object, and set the high poly position to the UV position, which sets it right here. And then we take our new retopoed version, we lay it on top of this one, like so. You can see it right there. We just literally lay it on top. And then we transfer the original position of the bandana onto our new object and put it back. And we can just add a subdivision, and suddenly we've got our object. So, especially for things that are so folded like this, that's where Marvelous Designer having the UVs comes in so handy. It's actually one of the main reasons I ended up wanting to start using Marvelous more often, because you just can't, there's just some things that are pretty hard to even consider remapping otherwise, or sorry, retopoing. Big brain. Oopsies. Now we took this little chunk over too. I will put that back. All right. That should be correct now. Then these ones are interesting. I don't think we really even need to. Definitely don't need to combine them. And let's do that for now. I might delete those and then we'll see. Okay. It'll be interesting trying to map all these together. All right. Now, what we want to do is make outfit 1 low poly here. And then outfit 2 low poly. So outfit 1 high poly is just these pants and shirt. Pretty sure this shirt. What are the shirts? 90% sure it's this one. So we'll send these to outfit 1 low poly, and the rest, of course, can go to outfit 2. Awesome. So now everything is zeroed out for both the high poly clothing and the low poly clothing, and we can go ahead and we'll just extract our GeoNode object using it. Okay. Now we'd like to review our reference. Drink some water. All right. One second. I'm going to mute myself really quick. All right, sorry about that. I am back. I'd take a call really quick, but I have returned. Hello, hello. I don't know about these pockets. I'm gonna, and we'll just sculpt it a little bit. Hello, hello. And I'm just kind of cheating a little bit. I'm just gonna go in and because I realized that there are things I don't want to do in Marvelous Designer, which is like I don't know, modeling and trying to get like fine detail. Like that seems really challenging to me to do in Marvelous. So if I can just do it here in Blender, then I will. And for this one, actually, we'll do a little cut. I think we're cheating. I'm gonna just see exactly where it is by selecting this. I think I'll actually crease these ones. And just smooth out some of the normals here. Way easier to just use it to get the folds. You want that detail in Blender. Yeah, I'm all about that right now. I keep it simple. Keep it easy. Oh, crack my neck. Okay. I want to make these straps. What was that add-on I got? There was some add-on about like quad quilting thing. What is it called? Oh, sorry. Hit install, but I want to click enabled, and it's something. Oh, so many. So many. Modifier tools? I don't think that's it. Edit mesh tools? No. Flowify? Yes, Flowify. Bend objects to any quad surface with 4 corners. That's pretty cool and interesting to me. So I think that what we could do then is take a plane. Obviously, quad it a few times. This will be our, if I remember how this works correctly, that'll be our starting point, and we can duplicate this. And we could do something like this. And then I can take this, select the boundary loop, crease it, and shrink wrap to the object, and then subdivide or maybe subdivide and shrink wrap. Either way, we should have a surface now where I can snap an object to it. So I think what I do is I take this. This will be our actual pocket that we're going to snap there. Something like that. And then we can add to it a subdivision. Boundary loop, crease it. Something like that. And then add a little, generate a solidify. Okay, let's just see how that works. We'll call this, we should move all this into bit 1. We'll call it pocket. Who'd have thought? Okay, so how does this work? I select this, and then there should be some flowify somewhere. Flowify. Run flowify using a source object with a reference grid. So like this. No. No. All right, let me double check that. Flowify. We'll just go to documentation. So source object, source grid, target surface. Gotcha. Show me how to use it. Flowify. Gotcha. Okay, so holding this, I go object, and I set that. Ooh. All right, that's pretty simple. Then I can mirror it off the, I don't have a hidden collection yet, so I'll move this up top. And in here we make an empty, which we call mirror A. I actually put it under the surface, so that way the pocket rests on top. Cool. That's pretty neat, honestly. Honestly. That's going to make doing a lot of other edits much, much easier. All right, what else do we need? We need some belt loops. I don't think there are. I don't think there is actually a belt. But it is important to have the loops. Okay, so now straps. So I'm going to make a curve. I made a really comprehensive GeoNode object for Shima. And it would be pretty useful here. Do I go back and get it? I do. We'll do that a little bit later. Let's focus on other stuff first. I don't want to get lost in some GeoNode project right now. As tempting as it is. All right. Already that looks, or I feel it looks a lot more realistic. That looks awesome. Thank you. So let's pause outfit 1, go over to outfit 2. And we'll do a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, definitely we'll need to go get the straps from Shimo just to ensure that got a nice easy way to work with straps, because working with straps is kind of a pain in Blender. Curves are not the nicest objects. They're mean to me. um, curves. And me personally, I don't mind using them, but I need to commit as soon as I make a mesh. I just feel that they're not quite as flexible as I'd like them to be. Let's see. This should have been part of here. The easiest way to do that. Also, they're not flexible. They are curves. They do bend. Of course, they're flexible. They're certainly the most flexible object in Blender, but perhaps not in terms of workflows. So, now this collar here is interesting. Perfect, actually. Or even just this one's really good. So we can duplicate it, separate it. The corners here are a little bit sharper. And all right. Oh, I'm gonna stand up. Ooh. But there's also a collar for the first one. Again, glad I'm going to go and get my splines because, or my spline workflow. That'll help speed it up. All right, just a little cleanup. Collar straps should be in the blend files. Oh, okay, did I just miss them? Wonder where I put them then. Oops. Okay. Then they must be. I must have exported from the just Marvelous, and I didn't actually take a look at the. Let's double check. Ooh. Oh, itchy nose. Itchy nose. All right. I'm gonna make a pocket too. I'm gonna make a pocket too. Oh, crunchy. My neck is so crunchy. Hmm. Perfect. Oh yeah. Right. I already exported everything. Okay. But I only want give me this. Copy, save. Actually, select those, just copy these. Boom. And then add that one. Go to the back to the other blend, turn that off, turn this on, hide that. Copy this back here to new. We'll call this straps 2 space straps 1 paste. Oh, primo. Okay, good step. Let's think. Let us think now. All right, we're going to go to Shimo. We're going to extract the GeoNode object from the Baker file. That should be the one I need. So I'm going to go File, Append. We're only going to work on this character for another 15 minutes before we switch over to additional client work. So we've got a lot. We have got a lot. Ooh, I want to pop my neck so bad. I really need to stop though. All right. So we're looking at booms. We're going to go to Blender. We're going to go to the bake version. I'm going to go to node, tree. And we should have the instance on curve. We want that. We want place object on curve. Curve instancer. I think just these two. I wanted to bring in this. Hello, Popstar Pop. I don't export with any of the textures since it's just for that. Good, good. Need some water. Okay. Cookies. All right. So let's look at these straps. They look good. What I want to do is remove the geometry from them. We like what they have, but I want to. I want to make in here a new object. In here, on the curve, we'll also get rid of the mirror. This will be strap geo. We'll call instance on curve. That's not it. Okay. Save that file, append. This is definitely it. We brought in some stuff I don't need anymore. All right. So I want this curve, and I want this profile. And we'll mirror that. Beautiful. So now we're kind of back to where we were before. Except that I want to do a little bit more. First, let's take our curve, and we're going to up the resolution a little bit. I'm going to say smooth. Whatever. Something like that. Now the profile up here, pretty good. And just a little. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. We're going to go to GeoNodes. I know. GeoNodes. Now the curve instancer, we're going to change to curve profile. Curve profile creator. Something like that. We want to get rid of some of this stuff. Curve pro. What do I mean by stuff? Well, I don't really want to instance things on it anymore. Like we did all this stuff to instance objects on there. And we don't need to do that because we want just one geometry node to create the profile, another one to do the instancing. You're gonna decouple a lot of this stuff. It's doing too much. First is we'll get get rid of object instance, get rid of instance distance, get rid of minimum and maximum inclusive. Now this one we do want to keep because we do want to use our end caps. All right. It has to be a little simpler. Now we're going to take our end cap. That must have done. Cookie. All right. So what we'll do just going to mesh this. And extrude it up a little. Fill it. Extrude it in. Give it a little cut. A little bevel. Take our top here. Make it a little bit bigger. All right. This will be our end cap for these. I don't know why they're rotated wrong. That's a bummer. Over bad. Hmm. Let me just switch back to the other one really quick. Where was I getting that rotation from? I was getting it from curved points. And I was feeding in the rotation. And I was feeding in the tangent and then the normal. So it's still flipped right there, but tangent. Normal. Tangent. Normal. Both into the vector. Okay. Let me just screenshot this really quick. Still close. I mean, it's right, but the wrong way. Hmm. It should be like that. We just need to take this. And bada boom, bada bing. So merge, but now the rotation or the normals are all fucked. There's a flip faces node. I must have added that to correct something that was actually broken. We're good now. We good. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get rid of it because I want to do something else. I want to subdivide this. Subdivide. And take these. Subdivide again, take these ones. Shrink them this way. Super laggy for some reason. All right, but now we're getting this nice sharp pinch, which should give us a nice little border shape. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I like. I think that gives us just a good look. Interesting. I deleted this object and it still kept it. Good to know. So GeoNode will, when you give a GeoNode something, it does actually hold on to it. Two S1 is 0. Okay. So I've created this little shape. We should be getting a nice little pinch on the edge of the strap now. Cool. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe just one last change, which is take these here and just kind of bring them in just a little. Awesome. Okay. Now we'll duplicate, mesh the duplicate. We'll call this strap cap. Poly. Fillet. No need to fill, just extrude first. Extrude, bring it out. Extrude down. Fill, indent, move down. Being smooth. Take these edges here. Bevel them. Wonder what's going on. Let's see. All right. Well, maybe I do need to flip faces if I put it back. Yep. Why inverted? I don't know. It's just coming in that way. Not 100% sure why it was inverted, but now we've added it, and I need to put that flip faces back. So we do want to flip faces after we make a curve. Anyway, now we got these nice straps here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cool. We're actually going to probably leave it there for today. I think I mixed up the outfits. No, I had not. Wait, no, yeah, I did. Okay. These ones go here. This one goes here. Okay. Good stuff. That's so beautiful, OMG. I'm definitely saving $300 for your internship. Well, thank you, Arisa. That's definitely an interesting one, making the making that kind of stuff. It's a little bit challenging. A bit challenging. Okay. I have to take some screenshots now. Let's go here. Make a material called clothing. High poly. Make it dark. And we'll copy it to select it. The GeoNode stuff is super fun. Crumbs all over my face. I don't necessarily feel like I know it super well. I just know enough to... So you're going to bake those straps correct. And we'll make a low poly profile and a low poly end cap. And then we can target the same curve, which means we can now use we now have, I'd probably make them the same geo actually, but anyway, we could now kind of attach them together, which is nice. we can non-destructively have our low poly and our high poly target the same curve, which I really enjoy. Did I not put the straps on the other one? I think I forgot to. All right, that's good. So honestly confident that the lessons you give me, I can improve my portfolio to level I'm aspiring to. As an artist, I'm almost permanently unhappy with what I got, not because of my skills or anything, because I'm aware and I'm lacking in some departments. Help me fix those gaps, truly become the best version of me. I'd be happy to help. I would be happy to help. Art's definitely one of those. I think it is the thing that just can always grind further, always get a little bit more out of what you're looking for. So I'd be happy to help. The journey never stops, but it does get more fun. Especially the friends made the real nodes. Maybe the real nodes are the friends we made along the way. I'm a real node. Show you my nodes. Please bake. Show you my nodes. Please respond. Okay, we're gonna use this as a starting point. So we'll do that. Maybe not that strong. We will turn up the solidify a little. Mesh it. Well, duplicate it, send this back to clothing, and then take this one, mesh it. And then remesh it. And first we'll just start by smoothing it out. Get it nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Let's move these closer because I'm having a hard time seeing them. Time for some food and a movie. Have a nice rest of your day. Same to you, Arctic. Enjoy your movie. We'll catch you tomorrow. Hmm. Now we're going to use a fun tool, which is the box trim. We'll switch to lasso trim. I should be able to cut out the nose this way. Sometimes it takes a while though. Well, I don't mind if it's smooth. I just have to kind of reshape it. It's quite cute. Cute skull. Now we're going to try to have a sharper edge. Some of these things. Okay. We'll just keep it a little simple now, because if I change the body a lot, I will want to have the flexibility to come back in and still tweak things and move it around. This mask, we'll drop it into. We'll put it back in clothing for right now. That'll give us a good starting point. Next, another thing that's very important for figuring out we're on the right track is the eyelash. It looks like to me we just have this one simple eyelash on the top, and it gets kind of thicker towards the end. Yeah, even if we don't have the eye shaped fully. This will give us a good idea of how we can get there. do I? I'd love to select just the front. I guess I could do solve. Excuse me. More water. Voice looking super good. All right. So I think we've got some good placement, some good feel for where the character's going. There's a few other elements we want to get figured out. First is we do need to, so cute. Thank you, Namers. We do need to slice off the leg. Oh. So let's go ahead and put an empty into the scene. Shift A, plane axes. I'm gonna scoot that. Surgery time. We're gonna make a cube. Break it down. We're gonna subdivide that. Boom, boom. Move it over here. We're gonna add a mirror. And on this mirror, we'll add it to this object, which we will call mirror foot. And that's what we will actually mirror around. And then we'll actually add another mirror to mirror around the main mirror. And the goal of these ones is to recreate our foot because it got really lumpy and messed up. So we're going to kind of redo it. With something like this. And the reason we're starting with these cubes is because I'll actually use this to recreate the low poly version as well. Yeah, or to create the low poly version. And then we'll also start with another cube. Which we will put it here. We'll also add a subdivision